Okay, what's up, boys and girls, and possibly non-binary bros? Wait, no, that doesn't. Non-binary people. Um, but yeah, I know I'm pretty late to this. It happened yesterday, but I was in school, and then I just relaxed for the rest of the day. So yeah. But anyway, 2.5 live stream just happened. Characters got announced, banners got announced. There are not no banners yet, but well, we know who's gonna be on. We know the 5-star that's gonna be on the banner. Nurse. And yeah, but man, I am ridiculously hyped for 2.5. Kind of. 2.5 looks like it's gonna be pretty interesting, but as usual, what fucking Ayato did to my boy Arataki Ito, he just had to, you know, put all the hype on him and 2.6 instead of 2.5, because apparently 2.5 we're finally getting the fucking chasm. I mean 2.6 we're getting the fucking chasm, and Ayato. And man, Ayato, he doesn't exactly look as good as the fan art, but he looks cool, okay? Ayato Kamisato looks pretty fucking cool if you ask me. But well, we're not gonna talk about him. We're here to talk about 2.5. 2.6 is around the corner. And I might talk about Ayato a bit, you know, after I'm done talking about 2.5, because there's something I want to quickly say. But anyway, but you know, as we all know, Miko was coming 2.5, and thankfully for me, she's gonna be the first banner. I am like actually happy about that, because you know, I didn't want to have to wait 3 more weeks for her to finally be playable. And now all I have to do is wait 1 more week, and then it's sweet Miko. That's saying I get her. I'm like 79 pulls in on the event banner, and I have like 30 wishes. So I mean, I would pray I'd get her, but anyway, Ball's getting a rerun. Kokomi's getting a rerun. Everybody fucking knows this, because everybody who plays Genshin has already fucking you know, seen this shit already. But you know, I want to talk about 2.5. Oh, and there's another thing I want to talk about 2.5. A whole lot of people were talking about, oh, is Genshin gonna make an anime? Oh my god, is this our first look at the Genshin anime? Oh my god, MiHoYo animated something. No, that's not theirs. They didn't make that. That is a Billy creator. I know, because I've seen their videos fucking everywhere. And honestly, I'm surprised a whole lot of people didn't know it was them, because I swear to God, I can't. He's been around in this community for like so long. I should say they, because I have no idea if it's a he or a her, but they've been around in this community for like so long, and I'm just shocked that a whole lot of people don't know. Oh, it's this creator. Granted, they're on fucking Billy, but even then, like, their content, some of their content is on YouTube because people re-uploaded it. I actually re-uploaded it at one time, but then I deleted it because I didn't know the creator was on Billy. I thought they were a YouTuber or something. So I didn't want to, you know, copyright and shit. But no, they're on like Billy. So. And a whole lot of other people have uploaded their content on YouTube, because not a lot of people watch Billy's, because it's like a Chinese not streaming service, but it's like the Chinese YouTube basically. I think you can still, you know, watch it if you're in, you know, America, but yeah, like most people have posted this shit on YouTube, and I'm surprised a lot of people don't know it, because they usually get a shit ton of views. But I've seen a lot of people say, "Oh, Genshin's gonna make an anime." They're probably not. And it's like, and then there are some people actually ragging on the animation, like, "Oh wow, Genshin, you couldn't put more budget into this." It's not theirs. It's not theirs. A lot of people like it, but I just noticed that there were some people, you know, kind of just ragging on it, saying Genshin put enough budget into it. It's like, dog, it's a fan animation. And I'm actually happy that, you know, MiHoYo was like, yeah, this guy's been creating like great animations for our game for the longest time. Let's don't know if this is the right word to use, but let's gaslight him. Let's give him some exposure. But that being said, they didn't I'm pretty sure they didn't even credit him or something, which kind of sucks. Because like I said, a whole lot of people were saying, "Oh, this is the first look at the Genshin Anime," but no, it's not. It's a Billy creator that they decided to they decided to show exposure to. Jesus Christ, my words. And y'all probably some of y'all probably seen it before, and I'll probably link some of the re-uploads that are on YouTube in my comment section, and I'll probably re-upload the one I uploaded to YouTube at some point, because he's a really great animator. I haven't seen all of his animations, of course, because it's on Billy, but I've seen some of them, and they're all really good, honestly. So yeah, you guys have the chance, I'd actually look at those because they're really great.
To accompany them.
We'll just go on Billy. Yes, he's a really great animator. Like I love his animations; they look nice. But anyway, enough about that. It is 2.5 related, but still. But yeah, dude. This is something else I want to talk about, because it goes into my theory about second visions or delusions coming to the game to bring extra gameplay to your characters. Because apparently it's not Ball. She has like, there's like this, apparently it's an imposter. Oh my god, I should kill myself for that. But there's like this imposter or whatever, and it's apparently not our Ball. But she has like this whole puppet form or whatever with like giant ass arms, and she just, Ball is looking more sexy, and it's like, wow, why the fuck can't mines do that? But apparently it's like, that's not Ball. I'm like, okay, if it's not Ball, is it like, well, if it's not A, is it the puppet? Because I figured it was, the Raiden Shogun, not A, but the Raiden Shogun, the puppet, because this right here, this character I'm playing as, it's technically not A. It's the puppet. A's inside her sword right now, her little chest sword that I can actually activate right now. Let me drop that on these silly trolls. But she's in that sword. She's not in She's not the character I'm playing as right now. Hence why the character is called the Raiden Shogun. This is the puppet. So this is what I thought was acting up, The puppet went haywire or something, because I don't know, Scaramouche was being a bitch and just, tampered with the settings or something. But apparently it's not her, but I don't know if I don't know. I probably shouldn't say I don't fully believe that. But anyway, time to get into my theory, because as you all know, I still think delusions or second visions are coming to the fucking game. Because, let's face it, we're all eventually going to get bored of spamming one button, no matter how flashable one button is. And I feel like second delusion is going to bring that little, extra whatchamacallit to the whatchamacallit. Oh my god, like, my words are just slurred. I'm sorry, it's because I'm fighting. I should do what I always do when I'm in videos. Just have my character sit still, and I just talk and kind of ramble on, but yes, I know, wasting it all. But anyway. But yeah. A is inside the little booba sword. The character we play as, the character you can roll for in 2.5 after Miko, that is the puppet, that is the Raiden Shogun, not A herself. And so when I think they say that's not A, I think they mean it's the Raiden Shogun. It's the puppet, just not A is what they're trying to say. Okay, that rhymes, but anyway, like I said 3 times now, I think two visions and delusions are coming to the game to bring extra gameplay. If you haven't watched my videos before, I'll explain it real quick. I think when second visions or delusions come to the game, they'll they'll break the 90 cap. You can level your characters to 100, then you unlock delusions. Kind of like in Honkai. Because in Honkai, certain characters have these little things where you can get these little tokens and make them have a different playstyle and a different look. Granted, you have to have them at a certain level. And that's how I think it's going to work in Genshin. Like, you're level 90, but you can get some tokens or whatever for that one certain character, and then you can cap that, and then you go to level 100, and then you unlock a new style and new play style. And as I said, I mentioned I think Child and Kazuha are going to be the first people to have this, because Kazuha has his friend's vision, even though yes, I know he returned it to a grave. I don't know. I just feel like he's gonna take his friend's vision back again, and that's when he's gonna have his little second vision, and that's when he's gonna be able to peak 90 and go to level 100 and get his second vision form. And like, of course, we all know why Child, because like he has a delusion, so I feel like you're gonna be able to get some tokens for him, cap him to 100. You can get his like little Electro form, not the Gundam form, but the little Electro form. And I feel like that might happen with the Raiden Shogun. I feel like after we beat the shit out of the Raiden Shogun and we fix her or whatever, because like I said, I feel like when they say, "Oh, that's not A," they don't mean that's also not the Raiden Shogun. That's the puppet. I'm pretty sure what's haywiring is the Raiden Shogun, and A and the Raiden Shogun are mentally gonna have to fight and shit. That's what I'm thinking. And I feel like when Second Vision's Delusions come to the game, A is also gonna be another character that gets her who can, you can get tokens for her and cap to 100, and then that's when you unlock that form. Because I'm sorry, and this is just me being a bit of a fanboy, because that form looks so fucking cool, but I would really want to play it as that, even if it's just a fucking skin and Ball still has the same moves. I want to use that, but I'm still theorizing. Second Vision's Delusions are coming to the game, and Ball is going to be one of the people who has them, or the Raiden Shogun, I should say. And then we're gonna be able to do that. Her movesets will change and shit, and honestly, probably her ult. That's probably gonna be like that giant fucking hand sword that comes out of like the fucking little rift eye and just cuts you in half. I don't know if they're gonna change her E, and I should say this. Like in Honkai, I feel like you should be able to switch back and forth between forms. Like, you're not just stuck with that new moveset. You can you can also go back to the other moveset and the style you had for, the character before you did all that. Because honestly, it kind of sucks when you're stuck with a style and a moveset, and I'm pretty sure MiHoYo is smart enough to not do that. So, I'm like almost positive, like, they're gonna be like toggleable. Like, you can, like, cause like, who really wants to get rid of the Raiden Shogun's E? It's like one of the best supports in the game, honestly. It really is. It's such a great fucking support. And like, we all love the fucking Booba sword. We all love it. But yeah, I'm like positive we're eventually gonna get double visions in the game, and Ball is gonna be one of the characters to get one. Her, Kazuha, and Child are the first ones I feel like are gonna be the ones to get some. Hell, maybe they'll all get them at the same time, and they'll all be like rerun banners. But anyway, I don't know what I can really else say about Miko. She's coming to the game. She's gonna be pretty fucking sick. And I mean, I'm gonna have to put her in my ZUMA Squad, bro. Like shit. Let me show you my fucking. Let me show you guys my profile. Yeah, ZUMA Squad, and it's full of only Inazuma characters. And some of you might want to kill me for this, but I'm getting rid of fucking Yoimiya if I get her. I'm like Yoimiya is getting taken off of my fucking preset, and I'm putting Miko right there, right next to Ball. Not because she's right next to Ball, but just because I prefer Miko over Yoimiya any day. And honestly, I might have to. And honestly, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get all the Inazuma characters. Like, I purposely skipped Kokomi because I just didn't want her. I have a good healer. Her name's Jean. She's all I really need right now. And I know Spiral Abyss, but I don't give a shit about Spiral Abyss. I never even do floor 12 because I just don't give a shit. So I'm like perfectly fine with my Jean here. And I know, unpopular opinion, but Sayu's actually a nice healer too, honestly. And she's basically Bennett with C1 and I have C2, so I think I'm fine on healers. Kokomi looks nice, but she's just not one of the characters I want. I'm rolling for Miko, that I'm gonna save for Ayato, which I'm kind of scared I'm not gonna get, even though I've been doing all this theorizing about him, and yeah, your boy can't afford to spend any more money, so it's like, it's not like with Arataki Ito where I have the choice to lose my shit and then spend some money. If I don't get Ayato, I'm just gonna have to lose my shit, then cry myself to sleep. So here's the praying I can get both Miko and Ayato. But what else was there? I mean, I don't really want to go over the events. Like, they're all not that fun. We have a Super Mario Maker event, Genshin's versions of Baking with Valkyries event. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically almost like a cafe event Honkai had, and now Genshin's having their own version of it. I mean, like, most of you probably already seen the live stream and other YouTubers react to it. I just wanted to talk about it, even if I am a day late, because I had other stuff I wanted to do. I'm sorry. But fucking going back to like Ayato, even though I said we're talking about 2.5, I don't really want to talk about 2.6, but I'm just talking about Ayato. I have nothing to say about the chasm, because I mean, we've only got like some screenshots revealed about it and some lore behind it, like, oh, there's potentially a giant ruin boss or just ruin snake enemies around the chasm. I have no idea if that thing was a boss or an enemy, but it's around the fucking chasm. Oh, and the chasms where Zhongli and Zhongli and Aztaha had their little battle. That's all that's all they've said about it. And that's all I really care about. Like, I mean, most of us are really more hyped for Ayato. At least I know I am. But then that also kind of breaks my theory that we were going to get 3.0 earlier, because I thought there wasn't going to be a 2.6. I thought there was going to be a 3.0. But no, there's going to be a 2.6, and, you know, like, most likely like it was in the 1 era, after 1.6 is going to be 3.0, Subaru, so prepare yourselves for that one. But another thing is, I think my theory for Ayato's kit got busted too, and I mean, it wasn't really a theory, it was more of a wish list for what I want Ayato's kit to be. But it's looking like he's kind of going to be like Ball, Ball or Child, where like he pulls his water sword from his taint and just slices Hilly Trolls in half, or he's like Child and his elemental skill is summoning a water sword. Because a lot of people are saying, oh, is he a Claymore? Wasn't he supposed to be a Claymore? And he could still be a Claymore. I mean, like Ball, she showed up with her sword coming out of her tits. Like, you didn't really see her polearm, but she's a polearm user. Which came as a surprise to a lot of people, because, like, holy shit, like, she's using a sword for, like, most of the Archon quest, and you're telling me she's a fucking polearm? And hell, I didn't even notice she was using a polearm when we were fucking fighting her. I thought it was a sword, honestly, but anyway, that's not the point. But, like, Ayato could still be a fucking Claymore user. He just summons the water sword from either his fucking piss or his elemental skill. So that's what I'd say about that. But it kind of sucks, because even though I knew this probably wasn't gonna happen, I want him to be his own perma freezer. It would have been so cool to have a character that's their own perma freezer. If you guys didn't, you know, watch the video about what I had to say about Ayato, basically, to sum it up, I thought his elemental skill was, like, I thought he wasn't gonna have any physical damage. His physical damage was gonna be hydro damage, and then his elemental skill would turn his sword into ice, and then, you know, he could perma freeze people. I had no idea what the fuck his elemental burst would be, but now I can take it. And now that, you know, he's out, we have guess what his elemental burst is gonna be. After 2.5 launches, the beta's gonna start, leakers are gonna start leaking, you know, they're gonna start leaking Ayato's playstyle and shit, so there's not really much fuck words. So, you know, it's not gonna be long till we know what his kid is actually going to be, and I may or may not talk about it on stream, and I may or may not talk about it as a video, because I don't like covering leaks, even if they are character leak. Granted, a video I was supposed to upload a while ago, I did discuss one leak. So, but I don't cover much leaks. Like, you guys will know, because you'll see, because it'll probably have in big bold letters Ayato's kit, and then a leak plastered on the fucking title. So I don't know, I might make a video about that, but that's just a heads up. And there's not gonna be, and I might wrap up this video now because I think I've said all I can, but there's not gonna be a stream on Rolling for Miko. Hell, I've been moving more towards away from, you know, rolling streams, because I mainly did rolling streams because I kind of wanted them to be, I don't want to say Tectone-esque, but because I wasn't going to spend an obscene amount of money for a C6. I was going to spend, I was going to use the gems I've earned in game, and some that I've had to pay for characters, and you guys are going to watch my pain and suffering on stream. But I can't, half the time I don't really have time for streams anymore, and so I just make a video, and then like I said, I'm not even spending money anymore. I'm trying to like solely use, like, you know, I'm not saying Freemo gems because I'm sorry, I think it's fucking cringe to use in-game the Primo gems I've won in-game. Those are the ones I'm primarily trying to use. I'm not really trying to spend money anymore because, you know, yeah, boy, gotta save. So, and I'm like so close to fucking pity, like guaranteed pity at that, because when Zhao was out, I had a lapse of judgment, and the Genshin gods had to like chime in and stop me from like making the ultimate regret and missing out on Miko. So now I'm like 79 pulls in, so it's like I could do a 10 roll, get her, and then, oh, that's the video. Wow. I honestly don't even know if it's gonna be a stream or a video. I might make a video, but like, you know, like my regular, because let's be honest, my channel is more of a clips channel. I barely nowadays make videos where I'm actually talking. I want to make more of those, because hey, I like fucking talking. But it's not gonna be it's most likely not gonna be an entertaining video. So I might like make a video like I did with Arataki Ito, except there was actual pain and suffering in that video, as you can tell. So, but like I said, I'm really gonna do what I did with the Arataki Ito video. Show that, hey, I got her, woohoo, she came home, and then displaying what she can do, and probably using her in an interesting team comp or something. Because, I mean, I want to use her with Ball, but like, I don't know, just based on how she works, like, she's solely support, so I don't need to AD her, but, I don't need to AD her, but I may or may not have gotten the materials to AD her. I may have simped a little too hard. So and it's just, and I usually 80 characters. I usually, you know, 80 characters that can, you know, be DPSs or sub DPSs. And granted, I want all my characters to be DPS, or at least just I can put them on the field longer. But it sounds like Miko is strictly support, so I don't know who I can really pair her up with. One would think Raiden Shogun, but I don't know for sure. I might just pair her up with Child, because I don't know. It's like really satisfying to hit Hillage rolls with fucking water and lightning. But when I get her, I'll have to see what you know, what her kit is. But if you've watched this far in, which I doubt a lot of people have, because I feel like, because even though I've noticed that the videos where I'm talking get like a lot more views than like when the videos where I'm just, you know, showing, oh, cool things I did in the game. I feel like a lot more people are just watching the first half and then leaving. So I doubt anybody's really watched up to this point. Again, I can check that on my analytics and shit, right? I just never have. Damn. But if you want it to be a stream, if you're still watching, like, if one person says, I want it to be a stream, I'll stream it, I guess. Like, it's probably not going to be an interesting stream because I may either going to win or lose the 50-50 for Miko. So, it's probably not going to be that interesting, and probably the rest of the stream is just going to be me, you know, building her and shit. Which isn't going to take long. Granted, I have artifacts for her, but they're not built yet. They're not built yet. I haven't ascended them once. It could be the fear of not getting her and then maxing artifacts I don't have. And honestly, my poor Ding Guang is probably gonna have to get cucked for the 3rd time. Cause like every time this has happened 3 times, I've ascended Ning Guang. Or I've not ascended, I've given her artifacts, but then I cucked her out of those artifacts for characters I cared about more, but like I said, I have artifacts for her, they're not fully built. It's probably from the fear of not getting her. Even though I have this little streak of like winning 50-50s, then I have a guaranteed I'm gonna get cucked on this roll. And so far, the 3 times that I've called I'm gonna get cucked for this character, it happened without a doubt. Kazuha, Arataki, who else was it? I don't remember. It's happened without a fail, and then I win the next 50-50s. It's happened without fail 2 or 3 times now. So if I'm going off of the streak, I'm probably gonna win, but I don't want to say, yeah, I'll fucking win. So, you know, I'm still cautious as shit, but this video is turning less into, me talking about 2.5 and me talking about, fucking, Miko's hot, I want her. So if, like I said, if you guys want me to make, if at least one person wants me to make a stream on it, if you're watching up to this point, I'll do it, but it's probably not gonna be that interesting, so I'm most likely gonna make a video. But like I said, most people probably aren't watching up to this point because I've been ranting for too fucking long, so a lot of people are probably like, dude, can you just shut the fuck up? Yeah, I you know what, person, I will shut the fuck up because this video has been going on for longer than I wanted it to. Shit's probably hitting like 20 minutes right now, so if you guys liked the video, it'd be a real help if you liked and subscribed, but you don't have to, that's always your choice. Thank you for watching the video in general if you are, and I'll see you later. Yeah, Kazuha, give him a little whistle before they leave. Alright, bye guys.